Hi everyone, thanks for watching my art channel. It's painting day. Very excited to paint something. I think for this one I'm gonna do a swipe with summer beachy colors. I want it to be bright and happy because I love summer. So let's get started. Using white for my base. So I'll pour this and stretch it out. My recipe and products are detailed in the description, but basically these are 1 part paint, 1 part pouring medium with a little water to thin them out. So I'll finish stretching this out and then I'll lay down the colors. I'm going to start with this darker blue. This is Phthalo blue. I'm thinking 1 set of colors on each side, and then I'll do 2 swipes kind of straight across. Yeah, 2 swipes straight across. Make sure I have enough. And then next, I'm going to do the lighter blue right next to the phthalo. This is the sky blue light. And then I'll pour my magenta. This one is primary magenta from Amsterdam. All the colors I've used so far are the Amsterdam brand, except for this one is the Pebeo brand, and it's gold. And I'm doing a line of it right next to the magenta, and then drizzling it through the other paints because I want the metallic sparkles to be pulled kind of throughout the whole painting. Okay, I think that should be good. Now for the swipe, I think I want to use a different palette knife. This one's a little bigger, so I think I'm going to use this one instead. And I'm just gonna torch real quick before I start. I usually mix my paints right before I start painting, so there's tons of air bubbles. Okay, now I'm gonna pour my white paint on the palette knife for the swipe. This one in this tiny cup is 1 part Amsterdam titanium white and 3 parts Australian Floetrol. And I get it online from Fluidart Co. It's a different product than the US Floetrol. I got some questions about that, so that's where I get it from. I'm going to start my swipe in the blue. And glide across the surface. Ooh, that's so pretty. Yeah, it's kind of expensive, but you don't need very much. I've made maybe 10 paintings with it and barely even used any of it. So I hope that's helpful. Okay, I'm going to do 1 more swipe. I'm going to start in the blue again and go the other way. I love watching the LACING form. And I'm going to do these little swirlies. This is probably going to go over the side, but I always do them just in case. Just in case, so it looks interesting. Okay, now I'm going to stretch it out. I'll start in this corner over here. Slowly bring it over the side and back towards the center, over to this other corner. And yeah, I'm thinking no negative space for this one. So yeah, there go the swirlies. Bring it over to the other side. One day I'm gonna do those swirlies and actually keep them on the canvas. It's looking nice so far. Bring the paint over to the last corner. I wanted to keep more of that dark blue over there, but some of that lacing got weird, so I'm going to tilt that off. I want to keep some of it. Okay, that's good. I like it. So here I'm just going to touch up my corners. I take the paint from the table and try to match the color as close as possible and just dab with my finger onto the corners. Torch one more time. I'll actually torch again in about a half an hour. Ooh, look at the gold right there. And then maybe even one more time a half an hour after that, just to give the air bubbles time to get to the surface because I don't want pinholes in the painting. Okay, and now I'm just taking a palette knife and scraping off the little paint drips. And same thing as the torching, I'll actually go back about a half an hour later and do this again just to scrape off anything else that started to drip down. But I think I'm done. So I'm gonna let it dry and I'll show it to you when it's finished. Okay, here it is, all dry. Ooh, I think it's so pretty. I'll show you a close up. Ooh, there's those gold cells I was talking about. I love the lacing, love the colors. It feels so fun and different. And it reminds me of summertime. So I don't know, that's what I see when I look at it. Let me know what you see in the comments. But I hope you liked the painting and I hope you found the tutorial helpful. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe to see more art videos on my channel. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one.